it is Trav from Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks, and I am here, and I am officially doing my first comic review. I've been teeter-tottering on the line of if I'm going to do it, if I'm not going to do it, but I decided I'm going to do it, and I'm playing a little bit of catch-up. So my first series, I'm going to be talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. It's a 5-issue series, as most of you may know, of the future of the Ninja Turtle franchise. And, this was originally an idea that Kevin Eastman had back in 1987. And we're finally getting to see what this series could be. So, I'm going to dig right into it and start with issue number 1. And we're going to review it. Spoilers beware. Let's go. So, TMNT, The Last Ronin, issue number 1. This is written, of course, by Kevin Eastman, the man, the legend, Peter Laird, and Tom Waltz, who is an amazing collaborator over at IDW. Tom Waltz I love him. I love what he brings to all the different comics that they got over there on IDW. The dude is amazing at what he does. Now, for these comics, we have our first main issue, which I'm going to hold it up right here. This is our regular cover, standard. Then we move on to our variant. I've never opened this package up. So this is our A variant that we got. And then this is our retailer exclusive that went out to all the other retailers. And that's this bad boy right here. God, I love the art on that variant. And of course, if you look up over here to my corner, you will see that there are a lot of other shop variants as well. I think they had over 70 variants for this issue. So that's pretty crazy. So there's a lot to collect out there. I won't be collecting them all, but I know there's some hunting that'll go on. So let's dig back more into the technical stuff of it. We have art that is done by the Scorza brothers. These guys, they're amazing at what they do. I mean, you guys just saw it. The art is incredible. So, gotta love what they're doing. And the color, of course, is by Edgar Delgado. And color, man, is so crucial in a lot of these comics. So, you got to get the right guy in there. Now, of course, we got a little bit of drama. Now, originally, this series was supposed to come out back in August 19th. But, due to COVID, it got pushed back. Now, this is where we get into the kind of the drama of it. Now, originally, we had on Andy Cahoon, I think is how you say his name. Andy was supposed to be the main artist on this series, and Brittany Pezzoli, it's Italian name, I'm butchering it, but she was on to do the color. Now, the rumor going around is that they were dropped off the project due to poor retailer reaction. I really don't know what that means. I can't imagine when this thing came out that retailers were, not excited about it. But, maybe they weren't. I don't know. That's, the rumor mill. I have never seen Eastman confirm this. I've never seen Waltz confirm this to be the case. So I don't know what's true, why they were dropped off. But I'm not complaining because we got the Scorza brothers and we got Edgar Delgado to do the art. To do the color. And I'm happy with it. Now, with that being said, let's dive into the comic. So, we are starting with issue 1. The story kind of starts out in the dark future of New York. It is the year 2040. And, we're kind of going back to where, again, we got this line of Shredder coming through. They're still battling it out with Shredder. Of course, why wouldn't they? But not specifically Shredder. We have a grandson down the line named Oroku Hiroto. It's a distant grandson, obviously, of Shredder. But more specifically, this is the bastard son of Karai. And if, anybody who's been keeping up with the new IDW TMT mainline, everybody knows Karai is a distant granddaughter of, Shredder. So, Oroku Hiroto has taken over New York alongside the Foot Clan. So, in this long battle that they've had, mutants versus, Foot Clan and all this stuff, they've come out on top. The Foot Clan, they're running New York. It's in shambles. Pollution's at an all-time high. Global warming has, stricken the earth. And, New York's kind of in shambles. But it's cool because we're still going to introduce a couple of futuristic things. We got, of course, the infamous flying cars. We got Mausers. And we got what we call Psy Ninja. And, these robot ninjas, as you can see, completely badass. I'm all for it. Mutants taking on, these Psy Ninja. So we start off with, everybody knows the premise of, we've lost all the turtles except one. So 3 turtles down, 1 turtle still here. And we're not sure who this turtle is yet. He's got all the weapons. He's got the Psy. He's got Donatello's stick, as Benjamin Banks likes to say. He's got Leonardo's sword. And he has Michelangelo's nunchucks. So we're not sure specifically who the turtle is, but we do know that he's honoring his brothers by carrying their weapons and using them in battle. So we start off now. The turtle is clearly out for revenge on Hiroto as he's making this way through, this fighting tower. It's some Bruce Lee stuff. He's fighting through the tower. He's trying to get to Hiroto and, seek revenge for, his brothers. Unfortunately for the turtle, the scuffle does not end, in his favor as he's badly injured. And as we see right here in the comic, he's caught running off. But here's the cool thing. We can clearly see that Hiroto is shocked to have discovered that there's still a mutant turtle still alive, roaming the streets of New York and ready to fight on behalf of, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, as we see, he's shocked. And as he turns, we see that Karai is in some sort of a medical chamber. And she's in some sort of sleep preservation. So she's being preserved. I don't know if that means anything in the future going forward for this miniseries. But, we haven't fully lost Karai yet, which I think is really, really cool. This is when we're introduced to a brand new female character named Jones, who shoos off the Foot Clan in the opposite direction that the turtle ran. So she's clearly looking out for this turtle. Why? We'll find that out later on. We get to see that the turtle, though, is still somehow connected to his brothers. So, we see that he's doing some sort of spiritual talk to his brothers and connecting with them. And they're kind of guiding him in life, I guess you can say. And this is when, we get our first real dark moment in the comic. That they're trying to talk him out of committing what is known as seppuku, which is pretty much a Japanese samurai way of ending your life in the most noble way possible. However, of course, as we would have it, this turtle, before he can commit this deed, he is passed out from blood loss, and he is discovered by our new character, Jones, who then realizes that this isn't just a person. This is a mutant turtle, and she's not shocked, and she's not scared. So clearly she knows what a mutant turtle is in some capacity, because it doesn't scare her, which, of course, is the MO for humans in the TMNT series. So, pretty much as we're rolling out to the end of this comic, we get to see this cool scene of all the turtles, they're young again, they're hanging out, and just kind of doing what the turtles do, brothers in arms, hanging out, BSing, doing whatever. But quickly, as we get to the next part, we see that the turtle is in the hospital bed, and it's revealed that April O'Neil is by his side. So now we know that April O'Neil is still alive, and she reveals that this one standing turtle is good old Michelangelo. And, she ends it by just asking, who are you talking to? And I thought that was a cool way to end it. Michelangelo, who you talking to? And of course, he's talking to his brothers and some sort of deep sleep. But great reveal, because we reveal two things here. We reveal that April O'Neil still alive, and we reveal that Michelangelo is the surviving turtle. And it's really cool to see what's going to develop with Mikey, because Mikey, he's the chill one, the jokester. He doesn't take stuff serious. But as we could tell, as these years have gone on and the torment that he's been through, he's not the Mikey that we all know. So I definitely recommend checking out this series. First issue was amazing, and that's it. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. It's your boy Trav with the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever we upload a new video. Make sure you download our podcast, Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks, every single Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart, wherever you get your podcasts from, we're on it. You can also follow me, your boy, at ZK Audio on Instagram.com, or you can follow the podcast, Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Leveling Up Banks. And also, if you're feeling generous, follow us on Patreon, donate to your boys, and you can find us at Patreon, at Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Thanks for listening. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all next time.